Hey guys, Teresa Kaiser coming at you here today with day 2 of the 10K video challenge blueprint. All right, so today we're going to talk all about F word. That's not what you think. Today, actually, the F word, we're talking about fear. Now, the reason I want to talk about that today is people come into this business with a different mindset. Fear, risk. Fear, risk. If you let fear overcome you, fear will say, oh, what if I can't do this? And if you let your fear overcome risk, you definitely have some issues there, because then when you let fear happen, it keeps you in average mode. Do you really want to be average? If you live life without risk in your life, that's really dangerous. I mean, fear is like surrendering. It's like giving up on yourself. Do you really want to be giving up on yourself? Probably not. Now you guys may see me glance off to the right or the left during these video series simply because I did take some notes during things, and I just want to make sure that I'm sharing every single golden nugget with you as well. It's not that I'm not concentrating, I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. So fear takes control, and basically it eats you alive. It consumes you, and you don't want it to consume you. Now, as entrepreneurs, what do we do as entrepreneurs? Do we let fear eat us, like throwing us to a pack of wolves? No. Entrepreneurs with an entrepreneur mindset actually take the bulls by the horn, and they grab control of that, and they say, okay, what's the risk factor? What can this do for me? And in the end, am I going to come out ahead? And they just say, well, fear, get out of here. There's always risk in life. I mean, let's look at my example of my experiences. For example, a lot of you don't know a lot about me, but here it goes. Risk. I was told that I wouldn't be able to learn how to ride a motorcycle. Yeah, I'm a biker chick, pretty much, I guess you could say. But at 40 years old, I was like, okay, I'm gonna risk this. Because when I get to be 90, I don't wanna say, I wish I would have. Risk. You could walk across the street and get hit by a car. Crossing that street is a risk. You take risks every single day in your life. You take a risk by eating that fish at that restaurant. It's more of a risk to live life without risk, because then you fall into the average mode. And do you want to be on the average path every day? Do you want to go through life struggling about your bills every single day? Those bills are not going to stop coming, whether you have a job or not. They don't stop. Guaranteed. So I keep talking about, if you want to work to get to 10K a month. And my mentor talks about that as well. If you want to get to that 10K a month, you have to be willing to take a risk in life. If you sit there and say, I don't know, I'm really scared, you ain't going nowhere. All right? So what I'm doing is passing along the same blueprint to you that he's teaching me. Now, why would I want to do that? Most internet entrepreneurs, they don't teach their secret. Well, you know what? In the business that I'm in, if I'm successful, you're successful. If you're successful, I'm successful. We actually help each other. They cross each other's paths, okay? So that's the big difference in the business I'm in. We all help each other rise to the top. There's a book that I read one time about, lifting up people. And that's very true. You lift up the people below you, they're going to feel better about themselves, all right? So remember in video 1, I said, you must be willing to pay for tools. Remember that? If you watch video 1, cool, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't watched video 1, stop this video now and go back to video 1 so you know what I'm talking about, because every day I'm going to reference the video before so that I make sure that you're caught up, all right? So let's look at it this way. College is a tool. How much do you spend on that? I know a lot of people, they spend $25,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 for a tool. Now what tool? Well, let's say you're going to be a doctor or a lawyer. You're spending money on books, tuition, classes, and that's a tool that you can use to leverage what you're learning later in life, all right? Now, if you have truthfully an analytical mind, and you're the type of person who has to analyze everything, I want you to think of this and analyze it as an investment. It's an investment in you, all right? I mean, like I said, life is all about risk. You take a risk when you're eating out because you don't know what's in that food. Oh my gosh, you could die. But you don't let fear overcome you because you want that burger or that fish or that whatever your favorite meal is so bad. you do it anyway. Life is a risk. I mean, if you stayed home and say, oh, if I leave the house, I might die. Well, I'm sorry. If you are a person that has a type of disease or whatever, hey, cool, but life is full of risks, all right? So if you were told, as a business person, I want you to put your business hat on, if you were told to invest less than $10,000 so that you could create residual income of $10,000 every month in 90 days or less, well, that, folks, that's a complete no-brainer, folks. You know, how much money would you invest in college? You see what I'm saying? Think of people who risk money every day on the stock market. Wall Street, okay? They're throwing that money out there, and you know what? There is no guarantee or promise. Well, there's no guarantee or promise with anything. But think about when you put your money in that gambling machine. Do you know? I mean, I know folks that go to the casino and they're investing all kinds of money in that machine because they feel there's a promise of riches on the other side. In this business, you have a better chance than putting money in that slot machine. That slot machine is not your future. That slot machine is not going to give you residual income on a regular basis. If you could invest, that less than $10,000 in yourself and education, tools, I'm not saying it's going to cost $10,000. That depends on your budget. But in any business, you do have to spend money on advertising or tools or whatnot. But it's an investment in you, and maybe if you have kids, maybe an investment in kids' future. This is something that we create that residual income every single month. So if you have a business mindset, you know that if you invest something that in 30 to 90 days, 90 days or less, you have something that gives you residual income. Hey, cool. Fear will continuously tell you, what if I can't? What if I fail? And it makes you not want to try, right? Risk will tell you, well, what if? But risk will also tell you all the upsides of the things, things that are positive that you want to make sure that you are actually doing. So here's the thing that I want you to do. I want you to assess your risk, failure is what teaches us things, right? Fear puts you into the paying bills mode again, and there's always more month than there is money, and you don't really want to do that. So what I want you to do right now, and you hear me talking about this 10K a month blueprint formula and that I'm learning, and I'm just passing it along to you, and let's get there together. So I want you to click the link that you see in this video, and you can also connect with me on Facebook. Again, my name is Teresa Kaiser, no H, it's Teresa Keiser. You'll find me on Facebook. I have a fan page. Go ahead and follow me. I'm also on About Me, which is about.me / and my name. And you'll see those links in your video throughout here. Connect you with all my social profiles and so forth. I look forward to being able to, guide you and make sure you don't miss a single video. Click the link in the video and set up your 3-pillar system now by clicking the link and following me, and make sure let's get there together. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have an awesome day.